Tell me now which caller winner he's looking for.
14.
14. Make it count, and we'll see you out there in Medina on the 23rd. It's going to be a lot of fun, okay? Good luck. 216-578-1007 or 800-348-1007.
62% fake laughs, 100% real sodomy.
The Alan Cox Show.
On 100.7 WMMS.
Boy, people are loving texting me their prostate exam stories. Thanks, guys. I mean, I assume it's all guys. What do I know? Weird flex. Hey, if you're listening to the show on iHeartRadio from outside Ohio, tell me where you do that. Get you a pin on our map of bureau chiefs. I just added half a dozen pins end of last week. Doug listens in Carlsbad, New Mexico. Bushman is a bureau chief in Denver. Scott is up in Casper, Wyoming. Kristen is in Corpus Christi, Texas. And Jason listens in Cagayan de Oro in the Philippines when he is able to do so. So thanks. Bill microwaved a bag of the aforementioned microwavable pork rinds.
They are so good.
I had one, except it smells now like...
pork rinds, yeah.
It smells like pizza in here to me.
Pizza? It smells kind of buttery.
Well, I don't know.
I don't know. I keep wanting to eat. They're right in front of me. I want to eat them all.
Yeah,
I'm
I had
taking some
one.
of those home.
Take them.
Yeah. I'm going to take like a bag or two.
Why did you end up buying a giant box of microwavable pork rinds?
I'm going to guess this was at the beginning of a keto kick.
Yeah, that was keto.
I wasn't even aware. Oh, okay. Yeah. I was going to say, I wasn't even aware that was a thing.
Is that healthy?
I mean, it's keto.
No. If you shouldn't eat this kind of stuff if you're eating a regular diet, but they're like high in fat and almost no carbs, so you can eat them on
no
keto.
carbs at all.
Yeah.
They're great.
Yeah, the keto diet has probably been a boon for pork rind producers.
It really has.
I bet.
Yeah.
They're probably on their way. I love pork rinds. Pork rinds are one of my favorite drive-in snacks.
Like if you're a hog farmer, like I read today that Dean's Foods, which I guess is the largest commercial producer of milk in Illinois, we grew up drinking Dean's Foods.
Yeah.
They filed bankruptcy.
Oh, wow.
Gulping
That's
McGulperson
so
over, Bill.
What? I needed a gulp.
Swallowing is over. That Dean's Foods is filing bankruptcy because they said the demand for milk has dropped precipitously because it has a lot more competition with soy and
it's
whatever.
not good for
Almond
you.
milk, yeah.
But
Oat milk is like
juice.
the new thing. I don't know if it's new, but that's where I'm seeing it
Oat
more
juice.
and more and more. It's oat milk.
juice.
It's supposed to be better for you. I don't know.
But, yeah, but if you're
almond?
a hog farmer, man,
guess.
happy days are here again with the whole keto pork rind thing.
Yeah. My dad was on keto for 2 months, and because he's a big guy, you guys have all met him. If you've come to any events, you've seen my dad.
You said he's a 6XL.
He is. He was just about 400 is where he was. And I was like, you guys should try keto because he's, he doesn't cook. That's his thing. I'm not going to cook. I don't cook. Bonnie's the only one who cooks, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, well, I know you eat a lot of McDonald's and things like that. This is a type of diet that you can still eat those things if that's what's available to you. Just no bread and yada, yada, right? So he tried it for 2 months. He lost like 3 pounds. He's like, this is BS. I'm not doing this anymore. And then I was like, that's impossible, dude. If you're sticking to it, there's no way you're not losing weight.
Is he doing lazy keto?
It turned out that he was eating like almost 5,000 calories a day. That he was eating like 3 or 4 hamburger patties with cheese and bacon and all that stuff.
see.
And I'm like,
You still have to
you
have a
can't
calorie
do
deficient.
that. Right, calorie deficit. Yeah. But now I'm actually very, very proud of him. Wanted to give him a shout out. He talked to his doctor, and his doctor put him on a like a calorie counting app type of a thing, which he's still at like 2,000 or 2,500, but it's half of what he was
then
eating.
I gotta drop you too.
And he's lost like 13 pounds.
There
so
you go.
I'm very proud of him.
He's well on his way.
He's doing it. He called me and he wanted to brag because, I've had a great year for weight loss. And he's like, I'm withering away to nothing.
He's almost
Your
down to a
dad is
5XL.
He's very funny.
Honestly, he should do comedy too.
He's like, I'm
hilarious.
withering away to nothing. When I turn sideways, you can't hardly see me. So but I did want to say that I appreciate that him actually sticking with something. And because, he's not a young man.
Listen,
and he's not a healthy man.
I
so.
hand it to anybody. It seems almost incomprehensible. A, that somebody could get that big. B, the people who go from that to nothing.
Yeah.
Like they go from however many pounds to 200 or 180.
Yeah.
I'm like, that requires
Well, he could
so
lose.
much.
How did you?
He's 5,
focus?
probably 10 or 11. He's probably 5'10". And so he could lose, if you think about it, he could lose 250 pounds and still be a normal sized dude.
Yes. But that is a
How did you
lot of weight. I
Right.
thought, like, when you're that big, like, the first 50 kind of melts off you.
It's quick, yeah. Depending, and he
Keto or no.
he has really bad knees and things from not doing anything and being so heavy. So once the exercise will start, once he's a little bit lighter and he can move a little bit easier,
Right.
I think the weight will really start to come off quick. What were you asking?
How did you convince your dad to do it finally?
Well, I convinced him on keto because I'm like, look at all these things you can still have. You can still have hamburgers and cheese and whatever, and you can still have all these type of things. So you
I'm
don't
in
have
that
to,
same
Not
discussion.
5,000 calories. Worth.
not 5,000 calories. I didn't
Yeah.
think that needed to be said, but apparently it did.
Yeah.
But I was like, you don't have to give up a lot of the things that you already like eating.
I'm in the same
So he
discussion
tried
with my
it, but
brother.
it's-
So that's why I wanted to know.
How big is your brother?
Oh, I don't know. I would say probably in 300 range.
He's a big guy.
That's a big boy.
He's a big
Yeah.
guy. And especially because he has like a new kid coming. So I'm like, all right, well.
It's pregnant. It's sympathy weight. Is that what you're saying?
Well, no, he's
What do
going to
you
have to
mean,
chase a toddler around.
Yeah,
he needs to be able to
essentially.
do
Like,
it.
he's going to be a dad. Don't you want to be around for your kid?
Wait. Last time you were talking about, I don't want to pry too much, but wasn't he on the outs with a lady?
Oh, yes, messy. I'm just saying he's having a kid.
Okay. That sucks.
That was
I
a
mean,
conver-
congratulations
Well,
on having
He's
a kid.
excited to have a kid.
Yeah, that's exciting. But I know that him and his lady were not the best of terms. So.
Those major
there's
life
levels.
events will be what'll make you change. You know what I mean? Like my younger sister got engaged, and it was one of those things that I had a necessary conversation with my dad when I was like, dude, you can't barely walk. Like, don't you want to walk her down the aisle? And you know,
Sure.
those are things that have a dance with her at her wedding. Like,
Big
those
life
are
changes.
very important things. That
When my
you're-
son was born, I
you're
started
missing out.
drinking very heavily.
See,
Yeah.
and it helped, right?
Big life change. No,
Yeah.
no. It did absolutely not. No.
So what did your
But
dad
boy,
say
it was
to
a big
all that?
life change.
Well, I mean, he's not stupid. He knows. He's like, yeah, I just lost my job. I never meant to get as big as I did, yada, 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 kind of thing. And he
What
felt
if he
bad
did?
about it.
What if he meant? He's like, I wanted to get this big.
This is what I want. This is my life now.
I lost my job on purpose, so I didn't have to do that. I can just sit
Mr.
at home,
Creosote.
eat all
like,
day.
Like the episode of The Simpsons where Homer gains a bunch of weight to go on disability.
Oh yeah. He was in his moo-moo.
In the moo-moo.
Yeah.
Where's the
Good
any
memory.
key?
But But he knew. You know, I think when people have a certain self-awareness too, and he was like, I do want to do those things, and that stuff's important to me. You know.
I think I ride the line of being too critical, where it become like it.
You can't be mean about it,
I'm
man.
not. I
'cause
don't
it's a
try to. I
sensitive
don't try to
subject.
be mean, but just like what you said, they already know. So it's just like, do I have to tell you to like get on a diet?
But
Do I have to tell
it's
you
the way
this?
that you bring it up. I did it in a very loving, like, we want you around, man. There's a lot of cool stuff happening.
But,
People
like,
are getting married. You're having grandbabies.
if
like,
you do that so many times and it don't work,
well,
then
he's never tried before, to be honest with you. Like, actually tried to lose weight and stuck to it.
He's doing
never-
this so that he can walk you down the aisle.
Not me. I said my sister got engaged.
Well, still, I
Yeah.
mean, you know.
But no, it's one of those things where it's just, it's time and it's been time. And
it'd be pretty badass though if he had one of those scooters and she just like hitched a ride on the
no,
back
it's
of it.
not.
Oh, that'd be
It's not.
fun.
pretty dope.
Yeah, you should do
Stop it.
that.
But like
You
the
guys
train.
know he's listening. Stop
It
that.
would
Don't
be
even
cool.
put that in his
like
head.
the little train behind, like
Scooter
behind the
dad.
No.
Scooter dad. Scooter dad.
No scooter dad.
be like a nice little veil and
No.
blowing in the wind.
No.
He could gussy it all up, put like some
Walking
spinners
is
on
better.
Put little cans on the back of the scooter.
Yeah.
Yep.
You got to get the
I'm all about scooter
get
dad.
that circulation going.
My goodness. So,
Got to get his steps in.
yeah.
Yeah.
So and that's what I told him because I've tried a couple years ago, 2017. We were going to the gym pretty
We
consistently.
could get him a scooter endorsement on the show.
Oh my god!
Instead of giving her away, he could just drop her off. Like, beep, beep.
Oh my god! And kick her out.
Drive away. She's your problem now. Bye, Russ.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, I've got to give away some money here. $1,000 to you once an hour. Good luck. It's a shot for you to go fund yourself.
Hey, it's Rover. Go fund yourself. We have your shot at $1,000 now. Text the nationwide keyword JUMP to the number 200-200. You'll get a text confirming entry plus iHeartRadio info. Standard data and message rates apply in this nationwide contest. That's JUMP to 200-200. Good luck and go fund yourself from 100.7 WMMS.
Major life change.
Major life change. Yeah.
I missed it. Everybody's bombarding me now. Yeah, I use the. What is he using? I use the Fitness Pro or whatever it is.
Well, that's what I use. My Fitness Pal,
Yeah.
because that, and I don't know if that's one he's using or not, but that's one
You're
I
not
use.
my pal, you
because because it has a lot of national chains on it. So if I'm on the road and I'm eating at whatever, like an Applebee's or whatever,
Yeah.
you can literally look up Applebee's chicken dinner, and it has exact fat breakdown, calories, everything like that.
And a lot of those places now, it's on the board anyway.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, this is because for a long time people were complete.
They're like, I'll just get a salad.
Well,
And
fast
And
food
it's got
chains.
bacon and cheese and ranch and all that. It's
No,
like-
but fast food chains called the public's bluff. I mean, as recently as 10 or 11 years ago, when McDonald's first started putting the calorie content of their items.
Yeah.
Because people would go, well, if we knew, and McDonald's goes, all right, here you go.
now you know.
It didn't bump their salad sales up. People were like, well, maybe I can work in 800 calories in one meal today.
I'll go run 800 calories off.
Right.
That's
So
impossible.
all the fast food places were like, oh, we'll put them up there. That's not going to change your eating habits, though. That information is not going to sink in until you want it to.
Right. But yeah, I'm very proud
as
of
you
him.
sink into the couch, lower and lower.
Right?
But even a lot of restaurants, if you're like, oh, I'll just have a salad, when you're looking at it, you're like, that's not a salad that, iceberg lettuce and a bunch of cheese on it. What am
Yeah.
I going to do? Give me this without 5 of the 6 things on it?
Exactly.
I go, just give me some microwave pork rinds.
They're so good. I keep eating them.
One's enough for me.
You can take some home with you if you want.
You talking to me?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I don't need to take it. They are all your guys.
I don't want it.
I had one because I'd never had one. Had one.
And that's all
Good
you
to
needed?
go. Pork rinds have never, ever been a go-to thing for me. So,
What is a go-to snack for you?
jalapeno Cheetos.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know why I love those so much because
Those are different than Flamin' Hots.
They always, those are too hot for me.
Okay.
Yeah. But the jalapeno Cheetos, and they always end up tearing me up.
But they're
So
so
I'm like,
That's
God,
why I'm with
yeah,
Flamin'
that's
Hots.
true.
I'll eat a whole bag of the Flamin' Hots, and I'm like, oh,
I'm
this
like,
is a
why
mistake.
am I doing this? Yeah. So it's silly, but
That's so. That's like probably the junk. That's your go-to junk food.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a lot.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
do
we
eat
know
a
that,
lot of different. I said that the other day. I was like, I think Poundcake ate 4 Slim Jims and
The Rice
a Rice
Krispies.
Krispie today.
Then you get like those
Rice
buffalo,
Krispies are so
those
good.
buffalo chicken chips in there are like gonna be the death of me. Like that's it, forget Lil Debbie. Like those buffalo chicken
You want
chips.
me to
that we
buy you
have
some?
in- Huh?
No.
Lil Debbie's?
No.
Buffalo
Well,
chicken.
Little Debbie's all right. Wasn't that what I predicted? Or the Ouija board
Ouija
predicted?
board. Yes.
It was going to kill you? Little Debbie's?
Is
Little
that-
Debbie's are going to kill him by 35.
Yeah, but I'm not even a big fan of Lil Debbie, so I don't understand how that's true.
Likes Big Debbie.
Deborah.
Big old Debbie.
I like the little muffins,
Big old Deborah.
Muffins, mini muffins.
the little pound cakes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, mini muffins are good.
To obtain a special dialing wand, please mash the keypad now. Where's the any key? Yeah.
Where's my tab?
Well, because, when Dr. Berglund is in here, he's a keto advocate, and he's lost a lot of weight.
Yeah.
But again, people who are really zeroed in.
And he's
You
like,
got to
yeah.
test your blood. You got to
Right,
run your
right,
ketones
right.
on
Yeah.
the thing. There's a lot of other people. That's why they just started calling it lazy keto, because people were like, I can eat bacon and cheese. And I'm like,
Yeah.
okay. First of all, it's the Atkins diet from 30 years ago. It's the same thing, just rebranded, and people go, oh. But some people, when they zero in on it,
They do a great job,
They do
yeah.
a great job.
Right, and that was my idea with it because he's home during the day and he refuses to cook. So I'm like, well, if you're gonna go to McDonald's anyway, just don't get the bun. You can still eat. But he's like, well, I'm still hungry or whatever, So I'm like, well, you can't get 3 of them. Like,
Refuses
that's not
to
the
cook.
point.
Why, though?
I don't know. We've tried
Really?
to have this. I'm not doing all that shrimp. Well, I'm not
Really?
doing all that. Like he's set
in his ways.
He's a very stubborn person. He's
I understand.
very bullheaded, very stubborn. So.
Well, because it's got to be very, very difficult to look down the barrel of, I've got to try to lose triple digits in weight.
Well, he
you know?
doesn't even. And I told him, I was like, don't think about, I want to get down to 200 or whatever. I'm like, just do it as
Incrementally,
it goes. Yeah. Focus
Day by
on the
day.
first, right, one
One
day at a time. Focus
Oh,
on
yeah,
the first
yeah.
25 pounds and then the second 25 pounds. And then, go like that because you can't look at it that way.
And then the first 25 pounds they have to lose again.
Right. Well, I thought about that with drinking. I'm like, well, what about at my sister's wedding, or what about this and all these things I'm going to miss out on never
oh, yeah,
drinking.
you're not going to
and
drink at her wedding.
you
That's
can't
not gonna
think
be
about
fun.
that. I'm going to be fine.
You shouldn't even go.
But I think about that kind of stuff. You can't think about it like that. It's like, hey, let's get through today. Let's make healthy choices today, and then we'll worry about tomorrow.
Yeah, Kanye's got a Chick-fil-A song on the new album.
What?
And Burger King is
Is Joel Osteen doing a feature on it?
trolling Chick-fil-A on social media. He's got a song called Closed on Sunday, and it's about Chick-fil-A. Yeah,
On his
Kanye's...
gospel album?
Yeah, air quotes. Yeah, he's doing the Joel Osteen megachurch, yeah?
Yeah. Doing like an interview with him that's supposed to last. They said 30 to 40 minutes, but let's be honest.
2.5
Kanye,
hours.
is not a brief guy.
Oh, he's not preaching at that church.
I was
going to say, I don't know if the Joel Osteen crowd is going to be accommodating to Kanye
but I think
West.
it's going to be. I think it's going to be very gospel centric. But yeah, it's going to be. Ugh, I don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
Joel Osteen's a scumbag.
Well, yeah, he has his detractors, and Hey, Sam.
Alan.
Yes, sir.
Trust in thy mule!
And? Oh, he hung up.
That was it?
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I don't either.
Trust in thy mule?
I guess that's something.
Is that a thing of
I guess. I mean, it was a long time. I guess maybe they're coming back.
They come back every once in a while.
They've been in comas or something.
Yeah.
Medically induced.
Mule comas?
I think so. Yeah. Well, they're beasts of burden.
Correct.
And these kinds of calls, man, couldn't be more burdensome. Nevertheless.
I mean, it's super funny, though.
Yeah. I mean, I roll every time it happens. I just wish I knew the backstory. Because I look at my screen and it says, so-and-so has a... I should have known. That's my fault and your fault.
Why?
I have a horrible snack addiction story. I fell for it, too. I was my trigger finger I took off. It said...
Why would you have known that?
Horrible snack addiction story. That's I know that's obviously made up.
Oh.
It was actually a pretty elaborate story, and
that's how you know it's made up.
Too many details.
He really committed to the bit.
Yeah.
No, he didn't, because I didn't get anything. You gotta.
Yeah, he didn't even tell his story. Usually he'll go on like a long thing.
No, he told me the story.
Let me give you guys the dudes like that. Let me give you a crash course on how you do that properly, right? I know what I'm doing. Yeah. No, not me. You just say,
Yeah.
You tell the story, and that's usually what they do. I think maybe there's a couple people doing it. I don't know. Again, I don't know what it is. If I knew what it was, it might not be lost on me. I don't know. But it means less than zero to me because I don't know the backstory.
He was hella excited because I've been catching him every single time he's called, and this is the one time he got
through. And you put him through.
This is the one time.
How'd you catch him before?
I don't want to say it because then he'll know.
Oh, secret.
Secret.
Poundcake knows what's going on back there.
I know, and I should have known better, but I tried to give people the benefit of the doubt. And the one time you do, that's when they get you. But it won't happen again.
You ain't no mule. Get out my phone. Goddamn.
Do you trust him, though?
I don't trust nobody. Bitches get stitches. Oh, Poundcake doll. There you go.
Where's my
Your what?
My little cave that I'm supposed to stay in.
We haven't made it yet. We just got it yesterday.
Didn't build it overnight.
Chop, chop.
Your little cake. Why'd you build one?
I don't want to build. I didn't even ask for.
He doesn't even have his own apartment. What makes you think he's going to build one? It's not going to happen.
He's got a lot of time because he's only paying a third of the rent.
Right.
He's got all that money for resources.
Have a lot of time.
It gives you more resources financially.
He's out there gallivanting around, going on dates, having people recognize him to make him look good in front of his dates.
Yeah.
He's busy guy.
My God. It takes a lot to pay those people off.
10,000.
Yeah, he's saving up $10,000.
That's what he's dipping into his savings for. He's paying off waitresses. Say you recognize me. Say you recognize me. Here's an extra 50.
My voice. Yeah. Hey. It's like, it's not hard to figure his voice out, right? He's on a first date. He goes, I'm going to have a salad.
No, he's not going to order the salad.
No.
I didn't even really we didn't even get to the appetizers yet. I was talking to the dude, and this thing is huge. Lady come over, she said, oh, I recognize that voice anywhere. I'll be right with you. I'm like,
That's great.
yeah.
What restaurant was it?
It was Burntwood Tavern in Westlake.
Good place.
Crocker. Mm-hmm.
Well, there you go. He's getting all fancy out there. You know what? Let me tell my other tables to go scratch. I'm going to focus on you guys.
Just you. Anything
Just you
need.
Yeah. Everybody get out. I got a couple of 8-tops back there.
I don't need their tip.
And a gender reveal party, and I'm worried something's going to explode. So let me get over here to you. Hey, listen. Advantages wherever you can find them, right?
Right.
Advantages. Positive mental attitude. You have to accentuate the positives. Something, something, something. All right. Hey, I got Monsters tickets for you. You like your hockey? I do. Cleveland Monsters playing the Chicago Wolves at the Romo Fijo on November the 22nd. So I'll have a couple of passes for you after the break. 35192 if you want to text for anything.
The Alan Cox Show on 100.7 WMMS. And everywhere you go on our free